I know my last video on this seemed negative, but I love the hell out of this series. I can't help but fantasize about this shit. What I expect from Persona 4 Reload, Rewind, or whatever. I admit, I'm a little early. There hasn't been an official announcement for this game, or a trailer, just p4re.jp. Just that. Being registered. Of course, most would jump to conclusions that this is a Persona 4 remake, but who could truly know? It could be Persona 4 Racing Extreme, or some other red herring from Persona 6 releasing. I did get that joke from Twitter. Shout out to the guy who said it. I'm gonna put his name up there. But let's just say it is a Persona remake. In this video, I want to discuss my expectations for the rollout of this game and the features it may have based off of what was added to Persona 3's remake. Basically, this is me fantasizing about Persona 4 remake, adding fuel to the hype. What I expect: increased immersion. Sort of like the drastic difference between Persona 3 and its remake, I expect Persona 4 Rewind to have more open world elements, with increased details on the subtle objects, which means wear sunglasses cause shit may just get brighter. Same social links, but with character audio. I didn't know how else to put this. Again, like in Persona 3, all of the social link character episodes will be voiced by those characters, making these links more immersive and impossible to want to skip. I'm looking forward to the nurse's social link. Persona 5 Palace type gameplay. Okay, this one I'm looking forward to the most. Persona 4 Golden's dungeon strike me as Persona 5 Palace beta, but you had dungeons that correspond to the darker side of the character it belonged to. At least 2 events occurring in each dungeon. I don't know for sure, but it could be that developers at Atlus could have realized this and decided to implement the palace system that worked with Persona 5 into this Persona 4 remake. If this happens, then I'll be hella excited, bruh. It just means that everything's just gonna be more than polished. It's gonna be mastered or something. I don't know how to put it, but it's just Persona 4 Rewind is gonna look very, very different than every other Persona game, and this is something to be excited about. But yeah, these are the bigger expectations. I know I probably missed a lot, but to condense them into one video that's short enough, I didn't want to take most of you guys' time, but I will go over some smaller expectations that may ruffle some feathers, but it may start an interesting conversation, maybe. But to run over the smaller expectations and even the far-fetched hopes I have, this remake will have more references to Persona 3 and 5. Now, this isn't far-fetched at all, but I'm talking about just a little more. Just like Persona 4's main characters going back to Port Island, I think they may have more time there. I want to say they will. I want to say that they, you may see more of the characters in Persona 3. I really hope so. And if not, then I really hope that they may see more characters in Persona 5, maybe Ryuji. I don't know, something tells me we're gonna see more references. And it may not be something that you can see, it may not be a character drawn on the screen, but it can even be spoken about, like spoken of. That's enough. But I really believe we're gonna see more of that. Due to the immersion in this game, yeah, definitely. This is kind of negative, but I know we're definitely gonna get this. More tutorials in the beginning of the game. Okay, if you go back, or if you played Persona 3 Fez, you will see there's a stark difference in how that game flows versus Persona 3 Reload. Trust me, take it from me. I'm replaying the game right now. And Persona 3 Reload, the first day is taking longer than the first day in Persona 3 Fez. Like, you have to go into even the first night, you go up to your room, you put your stuff in the closet, like, why do I have to do this? Persona 3 Fez is just like, Yukari walks you to your room and that's it. Next day. It's just so many text box trying to explain shit to you. Let me find out on my own, okay? I feel like we're going to get a lot of that. I don't know. These new modern games just like to walk you through it. I just wish they had a classic option. Like, we can play the game without our hands held throughout the whole shit. Or even the beginning of the game. I know how this game is going to play. It's a fucking remastered version, okay? Stop. Get away from me. Get these text boxes away from me, all right? Just if you're going to make it more convenient for me, make it more convenient for me. I don't need you to tell me how social links work. I've been here a lot of times. But yeah, that's that. Enough of that rant. Longer gameplay due to dialogue. This is a little It's a little meh. It depends. This is kind of ties into the other expectation I said, same social links, but with character dialogue. It's definitely going to be a lot more dialogue, and that's a good thing because I do like the characters in this game. I would like them to expound on their stories more, even the villains. I would like to see more of that. That may lead to more flashbacks, more context. Yeah, it's definitely going to be longer than the original Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden. Definitely going to be longer, so look forward to that. More socially progressive elements. And I say quote unquote progressive elements. Like, you know, you're definitely going to find shit that was questionable back then, 20 years ago, is definitely not going to be questionable here. And kanji, Naoto discourse, things along that nature. You may find a lot more of that in this game. So this leads into my other one, different romance options. I am looking forward to seeing this. I really do want to see this. It's a rewind, it's a reload, it's a remaster. And you're completely giving this game a facelift. You might as well throw something new in there. I hear a lot of people are rooting for a Yosuke romance option, but this leads me to my next one. Personally, I'd be okay with a Yosuke romance if this next expectation comes through. And hear me out. Hear me out on this one. My last expectation, and the most far-fetched out of all of these, is a female main character. Now, I get it. We didn't even get the female main character for Persona 3 Reload, which we should have gotten. And I believe if we would have, it would have taken off more than it originally did. It really would have. Come on, man. We had the groundwork for it and everything. But I guess they didn't want that type of money in their pockets. But hear me out. They have a chance to right their wrongs. They have a chance. And a female main character on Persona 4, so unprecedented, so unexpected, bro. Come on, man. Everybody would like, and that game is Persona 4 Golden. Persona 4 in general was much more popular commercially than Persona 3. So if they actually decide to drop a main character, a female main character, everybody will have a reason to play that, to understand a different perspective in a different game, a different take. I don't have any reason to believe that Atlus will incorporate this, other than the fact that they left the female character out of Persona 3 Reload. Hopefully after, again, I'm reiterating, hopefully after seeing that was a mistake, they may try to be innovative with this remake. Who knows? I'm talking out my ass. You guys, what are you expecting on this Persona 4 Rewind, Reload, whatever? Are you even expecting an official Persona 4 game? Would you want a female main character on Persona 4? Did I leave anything out? Leave a comment and let your boy know. Quay out.